Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. King Charles III is set to break with tradition when he attends his coronation in May, by opting for his military uniform instead of standard royal dress, it was claimed last night. His Majesty, 74, will reportedly not wear silk stockings and breeches as they look too dated, and he wants the ceremony to reflect a modern 21st century monarchy. Charles was said to be happy to wear the same garments as his grandfather and great-grandfather, however senior aides said he should not wear them. Contrary to previous reports that the occasion is expected to be a smaller affair than the late Queen's ceremony, it is also understood the spectacle will knock your socks off. The monarch is allegedly expected to arrive in the uniform of the Admiral of the Fleet, which he wore during the state opening of Parliament last year. The ceremony has retained a similar structure for over 1,000 years, and this year's coronation is expected to include the same core elements while recognizing the spirit of our times. For the last 900 years, the ceremony has taken place at Westminster Abbey, London. Since 1066, the service has almost always been conducted by the Archbishop of Canterbury. In contrast to the Queen's coronation, the Mail on Sunday previously revealed that the service will last for just over an hour, rather than more than 3. The guest list may also be slashed from 8,000 to 2,000 and discussions have been held about having a more relaxed dress code. While some lengthy traditions that featured in 1953 are set to be axed, the highly sacred moment of the anointing of the monarch will be retained. A canopy of golden cloth will be held over Charles' head during the anointing, so that no one else can see. Charles will swear to be the defender of the faith, not defender of faith, a change that was previously speculated. The king will sit in the coronation chair, which dates from the start of the 14th century. After being anointed, Charles will have the crown of St. Edward placed on his head, officially crowning him as King Charles III. The 1762 gold state coach, which was refurbished at great expense for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, will also be part of the coronation procession. Prince William will also take on new titles at the coronation, including being formally named as the Prince of Wales. The Duchess of Cornwall will be crowned Queen alongside the King in Westminster Abbey. She will formally take the title of Queen Consort and will have the crown of Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother placed on her head. The crown was made for the coronation of King George VI, when the Queen Mother was crowned alongside her husband. After the service Westminster Abbey, the King may head to Buckingham Palace to stand on the balcony with senior members of his family. The bank holiday weekend means that most Britons will be able to celebrate the crowning of the King for 2 further days, until they go back to work on Tuesday. No plans have yet been announced for street parties, but there could be similar scenes to 1953, which saw thousands of celebrations take place around the country. In his interview with ITV's Tom Bradby, the Duke of Sussex insisted that a lot can happen between now and May when he was asked if he will go to his father's coronation. However, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle will reportedly not be welcome at the occasion, following the criticism leveled at his family. A source told The Sun, there have been discussions among the family, including Edward and Anne. They do not want private conversations at the coronation making it into the paperback edition of Spare. Another source said, the family expects Harry and Meghan to find a reason not to be there. No details have been released yet about what plans broadcasters have for the service, but it is expected to be televised. The Queen's coronation was shown on TV and sparked an explosion in ownership of televisions around Britain. Around 27 million people watched the ceremony, with a further 11 million listening on the radio.